Dear soul, today I received a beautiful message I want to share with you. It's about a special connection in your life. The message is about a deep and powerful bond with someone who deeply loves you. It describes how every encounter and every moment with this person has been part of a greater plan, guiding both of you to this point. The message also reveals that this person has been hiding or suppressing their feelings for you, but now those feelings are becoming impossible to ignore. Although they may try to hide it, the message tells us that this person is struggling internally with their feelings for you. They are in a battle between their head and their heart, trying to make sense of everything. The message also mentions that this person is currently going through a period of deep self-reflection. They have been reflecting on the choices they have made, on the paths that have led them to where they are now, and on how things could have been different. There is a growing realization that in trying to protect themselves from potential pain, they distance themselves from what matters. And now this perception is leading them to reconsider everything. This person is beginning to realize that no matter how much they have tried to move on or distance themselves, something pulls them back to you. It's as if a greater force, something beyond rational understanding, is guiding them back to your heart. The angels reveal that this force is true love, a feeling that cannot be easily forgotten or ignored because it is an essential part of this person's soul journey. Dear soul, the angels ask you to keep your heart open and full of compassion. This is a delicate moment where all this person needs is a safe space to open up, to share what they are feeling without fear of judgment or rejection. The angels know that you also carry your wounds and uncertainties, but they encourage you to lead with your heart, allowing love and not fear to guide your actions. Now, before continuing with this message, write in the comments, while this person faces their fears and begins to accept the depth of what they feel for you, the angels are working behind the scenes, creating the necessary conditions for this love to flourish. They are dissipating the clouds of doubt and insecurity. What this person is about to experience is a kind of awakening, a deep recognition that what they feel for you is real, it is true, and it deserves to be fully lived. This awakening will not be simple or easy. The angels show that this person still carries deeply rooted fears that may stem from past experiences of pain or rejection. But they also show that with time and the spiritual support being offered, these fears will begin to dissolve, giving way to a new confidence and a new determination to follow the path of the heart. The angels also want you to know that this person is someone who feels very vulnerable when it comes to deep emotions, and it is precisely this vulnerability that makes them hesitate, that makes them question whether they are ready to open up again, to take the risk of getting hurt. But the angels are by their side, whispering in their ear, reminding them that true love is worth any risk, that it is better to have loved and risked than to live in the safety of the void. During this process, you may notice subtle changes in this person's behavior. Perhaps they will begin to approach you more, show more interest in your life, or even share more of their thoughts and feelings. These are signs that the walls that once protected them are beginning to crumble, that they are allowing themselves to be more authentic and open with you. The angels are guiding each of these steps, helping this person find the courage to be true to themselves. They are clearing the path, removing obstacles that could prevent this connection from strengthening. But they also remind you that for this journey to be successful, it is important that both of you are willing to open up, communicate honestly, and share your hopes and fears. At this moment, the angels also ask you to reflect on your feelings and how you feel towards this person. Are you willing to give them a new opportunity to explore this connection with an open and receptive heart? The angels suggest that you allow yourself to feel without rushing, without pressure, and trust in the wisdom of your heart to guide your decisions. This is a moment of great potential where love can blossom in a way you might not have expected. The angels are preparing the ground for something beautiful and meaningful, but they also remind you that this love needs to be nurtured with patience, understanding, and above all, with clear and open communication. Now that you've become aware of the depth of this person's feelings and the path that the angels are helping to walk, it is time to explore how this love can manifest in reality. The angels reveal that this connection is special and unique, and that it carries a greater purpose. It is not just about a fleeting romance or a physical attraction, but about a soul bond, an encounter destined to transform both of you deeply. This person, now more aware of what they feel for you, begins to realize how important you are in their life. Each thought and each memory awakens a wave of emotions that they can no longer ignore. The angels show that for a long time, this person has tried to rationalize these feelings, looking for reasons not to fully surrender. Perhaps they thought it was better to move on, that there were too many complications, or that the timing was not right. But now all of that seems insignificant in the face of the immensity of the love they feel. Now, before continuing with this message, write in the comments, "I receive," to claim it. The angels are whispering to this person's heart, encouraging them to take actions that reflect this love. And although they may still doubt, fearing the vulnerability that comes with true love, the angels assure them that they are being guided in the right direction. It seems like someone close to you is going through a personal transformation. They're starting to see you in a new light and are considering taking a big step to express their feelings. The angels want you to give them the time and space they need to open up at their own pace. It's important to trust the process and nurture this blossoming love with patience and understanding. Take this time to reflect on your desires and prepare for the next stage of this journey. Remember to take care of yourself and stay positive, as your energy can attract positive things, including true love. The angels also reveal that by allowing this person to come closer, you are not only opening the doors to a new love, but also to a new stage of personal growth. The deepest relationships are not just about love and companionship, but also about learning and evolution. This person has something to teach you, just as you have something to teach her. Together, you have the potential to grow in ways you may never have imagined. At this moment, the angels are creating the ideal conditions for this connection to flourish. They are guiding both of you to a place of mutual understanding where they ask you to trust in this and surrender to this journey with an open heart and let love guide your every action. It's not just the love you share that is significant, but also the way you have often, without realizing it, been a source of light, inspiration, and strength for her. This person, although she may not have expressed it clearly, sees in you something that goes beyond simple companionship. You are a beacon amid uncertainty, a presence that brings peace in the middle of chaos. The angels reveal that this person, in her moments of greatest vulnerability, has found comfort by thinking of you. When life becomes confusing or challenges seem overwhelming, it's your image, your voice, or even just the simple thought of you that helps her find balance. There is something in you that resonates deeply with her, something she may not fully understand but feels powerfully and transformatively. This is a love that transcends physical attraction or the desire to be together just for the sake of being together. The angels show that this connection is a vital part of both of your spiritual growth. It has come to teach valuable lessons about unconditional love, trust, and acceptance. And as this person begins to recognize this, she also starts to value more and more the role you play in her life. The angels reveal that this person is at a point of transition. She realizes that for this love to truly flourish, she needs to free herself from certain ties that have kept her trapped in the past. Perhaps these are old fears, deep insecurities, or even past experiences that left scars. But now, more than ever, she feels ready to leave all that behind, to move forward with a lighter and freer heart. However, this release is not an instant process. It requires time, patience, and much self-reflection. The angels are guiding this person through this process, helping her free herself from the weight that has hindered her growth and happiness. They are working so she can see herself with new eyes, to recognize her worth and the value of the love she feels for you. At the same time, the angels ask you to also look within. What fears or insecurities are you still carrying? What past pains might be preventing you from fully giving yourself to this love? They suggest that this is the perfect moment for you to also begin a healing process, to release anything that may be weighing on your heart. This healing process doesn't have to be solitary. The angels encourage you to lean on them, to ask for their help and guidance whenever you need it. They are here to guide you, to offer you comfort, and to assure you that you are never alone on this journey. Additionally, they show that open and honest communication between you and this person will be essential in this process. Sharing your pains, fears, and hopes can create an even stronger bond between you, a bond based on truth and mutual acceptance. The angels also reveal that as this person works on her healing, you may notice that she becomes more introspective for a time or starts to talk about past issues that she previously avoided. These are signs that healing is happening, that she is allowing herself to feel and release what she once kept hidden. You must respect this process, offering support without pressure and allowing her to follow her own pace. As this healing unfolds, the angels show that a new level of emotional intimacy will begin to emerge between you. When two souls meet in this space of vulnerability and truth, something magical happens. The barriers start to fall, the masks are removed, and love can flourish in a much more fertile and secure ground. This is the kind of love that is not based on illusions or unrealistic expectations, but on a genuine connection where both of you accept each other as you are, with all your lights and shadows. The angels want you to know that this transformation is not something that will happen overnight. Just as wounds take time to heal, the heart also needs time to fully open and trust again. But they assure you that this process, though slow, is necessary, and the results will be more than rewarding. As this person heals, and you also allow yourself to heal, the angels are working to create a space of love and safety where both of you can thrive. They are clearing the path, removing obstacles, and preparing the ground for a relationship that can be deeper, more authentic, and more fulfilling than anything either of you has experienced before. At this point in the journey, the angels suggest that you continue. They know that waiting can be difficult, and that uncertainty can be uncomfortable, but they ask you to trust the process. Remember that everything that is happening is meant to bring you closer to a deep and lasting connection. Take this time to focus on yourself and your spiritual well-being through activities like meditation, prayer, or moments of quiet reflection. The angels are guiding and protecting you both as you progress along this path. They want to reassure you that you are exactly where you need to be and that the love you're experiencing is an important part of your journey. The angels bring a message of hope and renewal, indicating that the healing and transformation process you're going through is leading to a fresh start and a new way of loving and being. The person you care about is beginning to recognize that resisting love means resisting their true self, and they're starting to imagine a future with you. As they go through their transformation, the angels suggest that you also take the time to reinvent yourself and consider your own needs and desires. They urge you to be honest with yourself and to focus on your happiness and well-being. The angels encourage you to maintain faith and believe that everything is unfolding as it should. In the coming weeks, you may start to see signs of positive change in your relationship. While you wait for these signs, focus on nurturing your body, mind, and soul. Prepare yourself for what's to come with a light heart and an open mind. The angels want you to know that the more you take care of yourself, the more you attract the positive energies necessary for this person, now more aware than ever of what they feel for you, to prepare themselves to take a step toward you. And while this step may be small at first, it reflects something much greater happening within them. The angels ask that you receive this movement with gratitude and understanding, knowing that it is only the beginning of something very special. They also want you to remember that no matter what happens, you are worthy of love, respect, and happiness, and that the love you have to offer is a precious gift that should be shared with someone who can truly recognize and value it. And the angels assure you that this person is now, more than ever, beginning to realize exactly that. The angels ask that you continue to send love and light to this person, but also keep your energies elevated. Surround yourself with everything that brings you joy, continue pursuing your dreams, and never lose sight of the value you have as a human being. They want you to know that by doing this, you are not only preparing yourself to receive the love you deserve, but also inspiring them. The angels wish to bring a light of hope and renewal at this crucial moment in your journey. What is happening now, with all the transformations and healing, is paving the way for a significant rebirth. This love, which until recently was wrapped in uncertainties and fears, is about to blossom in a new way, aligned with the truths you are discovering about yourselves and each other. This person, who has been internally struggling to understand their feelings and overcome the barriers they created, is now at a decisive point. The angels reveal that they are beginning to recognize the value of the love you share, and with this, a new perspective is emerging within them. This transformation is not superficial. It is a change that reaches the core of who they are, leading them to a point where they begin to visualize a new path where fear and doubt give way to trust and hope. The angels show that they are contemplating a future where you can walk together, not as two uncertain individuals, but as partners who understand and respect each other. This means that they are willing to leave behind the doubts that have tormented them and embrace the possibility of a life shared, based on true love. However, the angels warn that this transition will not be instantaneous. Just like any deep transformation, this new phase will require patience, communication, and, above all, the willingness of both parties. They show that while this person is ready to take a step forward, they also carry the scars of the past, which still need to be healed. That is why the angels emphasize the importance of compassion and understanding at this moment. This renewed love that is emerging is like a new spring after a long winter. The old leaves have fallen, and now new buds are emerging, bringing with them the promise of a future full of life and color. But for these new leaves to grow strong, they need to be nurtured with care. The angels ask that you continue cultivating patience because it is these qualities that will allow this love to fully bloom. The angels also want you to know that this process of renewal is not only for them, but also for you. Just as they're experiencing a transformation, you are also being called to reevaluate your own needs and desires. What do you want for your future? How can you prepare for this new beginning? The angels suggest that this is the ideal time to reflect on what truly matters and align your actions with those values. They show that as this person is preparing to approach you again, you must also be ready to receive them in a way that reflects your growth and maturity. This means continuing to work on yourself, healing any lingering wounds, and strengthening your self-esteem. The more you value and love yourself, the easier it will be for them to do the same with you. This new phase that is opening up is full of energy for collaboration and harmony. It is as if both of you are finally ready to work together to create something greater than the sum of its parts. But for this to happen, it is crucial that both are willing to leave the past behind, forgive, and start anew with an open heart. The angels show that in the coming days, you may begin to notice small signs of change. Perhaps they will be words or gestures showing that she is trying to approach you in a different, more sincere and open way. Or perhaps they will be moments of introspection where you feel renewed clarity about what you want for the future. These signs are indicative of the transformation happening within both of you, starting to manifest in the outer world. They also ask you to keep focusing on your happiness. Sometimes, when we are involved in a relationship, it's easy to lose sight of our own needs for the sake of the other. The angels remind you that for this new beginning to truly succeed, you need to keep nourishing yourself, seek your fulfillment, and stay true to who you are. The more you shine, the more positive energy you will attract, which is necessary to sustain this. This person, now more aware than ever of what they truly feel for you, is preparing to take a significant step toward you. The angels show that this isn't just any step. It's a movement from the heart, something deeply reflected upon, representing their decision to invest in this love in a way they never have before. But they also caution that for this to truly last, both must be willing to put in the necessary work for this relationship to flourish. The angels ask you to stay firm in your faith, knowing that no matter what happens, you are exactly where you need to be. They are by your side, guiding every step, ensuring you receive all the love and support you deserve. As this new phase begins to take shape, they want you to know that love, when true, always finds a way to thrive, even in the most challenging circumstances. At this moment, as you both continue walking this path together, the angels are laying the groundwork for something truly beautiful and enduring to develop. They ask that you continue to trust, love, and open yourself to the possibilities that are coming. The future, though uncertain, is full of promises, and the angels are working to ensure that you and this special person are ready to embrace those promises. What began as a simple spark is now becoming a welcoming fire capable of warming and lighting the way for both of you. This is a time to celebrate, to honor the growth you've experienced, and to prepare for new opportunities of love. The person who for so long was divided between what they felt and what they thought they should do is now ready to embrace love in its purest and truest form. The angels show that they have finally recognized that what they feel for you is something that cannot be ignored. It is a force that has the power to heal, transform, and bring joy to both them and you. But for this to happen, both must be fully committed to this new beginning. The angels reveal that this person is approaching you with an open heart, ready to be vulnerable and share their hopes, fears, and desires. This is an act of bravery, something they may have never done before, and it's a sign that they are willing to do whatever it takes for this love to work. But the angels also want you to know that this vulnerability must be met with care and respect. This is a delicate moment, and how you respond will determine much about the future of this relationship. They ask you to be patient and compassionate. The journey to this point has been long and full of challenges, but each step was necessary to bring you here. Now, as you both enter this new phase, you must continue practicing patience and compassion, both towards yourselves and each other. Remember, true love is not built overnight. It is cultivated through time, dedication, and mutual effort. The angels also want you to know that this is an opportunity for growth, not just for the relationship, but for yourselves. Every challenge you face together will strengthen the bond between you and allow you both to become better versions of yourselves. They suggest you take this moment to reflect on how you can continue growing, both within the relationship and personally. The angels show that as you move forward together, you will start to notice greater synchronicity in your lives. Things that once seemed disconnected will now make sense, and you will discover that you are more aligned in thoughts, feelings, and actions than ever before. This synchronicity is no coincidence. It's a reflection of the inner work both of you have done and the positive energy you are sending out into the universe. This person, now aware of what truly matters, is ready to make sacrifices to ensure that this relationship works. The angels reveal that they are ready to leave behind old habits, fears, and even relationships that no longer serve their well-being or the future they want to build with you. This is a significant step, one that demonstrates not only their commitment to you, but also to their evolution. The angels ask that you join them on this journey of renewal. It's a good idea for you and your partner to have an open conversation about your dreams and what you want to achieve together. These talks can bring you closer and help your relationship grow stronger. The angels want you to know that they'll be there to support and guide you as you build this new future together. They encourage you to celebrate every step forward and to keep nurturing your love through both big and small gestures. They believe that what you and your partner are creating has the potential to bring a lot of happiness and fulfillment into your lives. So, trust in their guidance and in the love you share, and know that you can create something truly extraordinary together. If this message resonates with you, feel free to share your experiences in the comments. And if you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more uplifting content. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.